The first person is Amy Schmaltz. Amy, are you here, dear? Because you got and won a free reading. Come on, clear. Ooh. I feel something small in your arms, and I'm not sure what that is, but I feel like now all of a sudden I'm flustered, which means you could be scrambled energy. Yeah, I can feel all of this just kind of very much scrambled. What else do you want me to know? It's majority of your time you are trying to think about your thoughts to be clear. Well, what makes her scrambled? Her self-conscious of what people, very self-conscious. What age is she being? 6 years old. There's something about pointing out that the language of when you communicate is that you've done something wrong. You've done something wrong. And if that's the case, then there's a part of you that went into being scrambled because no matter if you did it right or wrong, it's always seen as wrong. Really? So you attract a lot of people in your world that causes a repulsion. Things just don't fit right, and it just people push you away. And when they push you away, it makes you go into, you don't feel liked, you don't, something must be wrong with me. So then you look in the mirror and you're like, oh, it's my face, it's my body. Or you look at, oh God, it's because of my attitude. So you sound like you blame yourself because you're looking for the answer to why you seem to be repelling certain people. Does that make sense? When you start to see the pattern happen, like you want to say hi to somebody, but you can just, there's like a panic in you because you know that, you want to say oppressed, not depressed, oppressed. Because there's a feeling that gets triggered afterwards, and it is like a depression. Good, Amy says it makes sense. You seem to attract people that are more, have more contempt for you. I feel like we need to define this just a little bit. I'm hoping it doesn't disconnect or screw up the camera in any way. Okay, the feeling that a person or thing is worthless or beneath consideration. So have you had people, that just figured you weren't worth considering? That you actually literally feel this from people? Okay. They're saying that you came in with a very hard road of acceptance, because people have, because you haven't let go of being petrified of people, then worthless has something that always came in around 2 years old. It is a state of energy that people have said, okay, like if you're labeled, let's say people labeled you white trash, or people labeled you that you're from the wrong side of the tracks, or do you understand what I'm saying? I feel, whether people have or have not, I feel this energy about you that says, because they're putting this energy, you're standing in the middle, I see this energy that looks like this is a way you're supposed to be greeted, this is a way that you're supposed to be treated, and that feels like an archetype. Yes, it is. Okay. And that you basically have met up with a lot of people that are ego. wanting to control your sweet nature. What's nice is you haven't become hard-hearted, hard-hearted, whatever. Your heart has not hardened, but it still perplexes you about the pain that you still get from people. You've learned to you learn to not go, oh my God, what are they doing? It is, yeah, will make me feel like shit. Hopefully my screen's better. But if that's the case, then understand that what I would do to heal this, okay, besides connecting with me in person, is notice the silent brooding. It is your thinking. It is the way that you go into a feeling of hurt and you will silently smile and suffer, because this is what locks that into place. And they're saying if you could do EFT, resolve that particular emotion out, then it can change. The next one would be discouraged. Okay. Discouraged is huge because the silent brooding lives in the lung, and the discouraged is in the large intestine. That is the metal energy, and it's about this letting go. Okay, metal's about, making your life, letting go of things. But if you don't understand the process of that, metal is meant to, it's the opposite of hoarding. You're just going to get things out of your life. But when you let change have to happen, then grief can come in, because if you don't want change, it's going to be grief. If you don't want to let something go, you're going to have grief. So you're fighting within yourself, because the people that you're drawing into your space, they're meant to be weeded out so that you can go and find people that are more like you. I hope that makes sense to you, dear. So definitely notice that you begin to see life is the same. Everything's the same. Everything's grief. Everything is, how this person's just like this. Because what you're doing is you have this filter on, and you use it to, and they say they want you to tap that out. EFT would be the easiest way. There are so many other tools. Hope therapy is the best, because I get to take you through the levels and you just get it going. Oh, Amy said it makes perfect sense. So, sweetheart, we want you to be a happier, healthier soul. So begin to apply those tools on those emotions. Apply the tools on any negative emotion. And especially if you think, they don't like me. Even though they don't like me, I deeply love and accept myself, okay? That is EFT that it's doing.